Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay. If you're new, hi, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, I think it's this hand, and hit that notification bell to let you know when I drop a video, because I don't really know when I drop a video. I just drop it like that, like when I have a chance, because I'm busy and all. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a story time on how my high school principal, it was a female, that took my what was it, my Iversons. She took it away when I was a grade 9. How she took it away. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting nervous. I don't know why. I shouldn't be, but you guys, some of you know, like when I see the camera looking at me, like if I know that the camera is looking at me, I just get nervous. I don't know why, but when I'm vlogging, I'm just like, okay, whatever. But yeah, so let me get into the story time. So this was obviously when I was in grade 9. I don't know which semester or whatever. I'm just gonna say whatever I remember. This is the time when I think I was in my 3rd class, I believe, because it was right before lunch or something. So I asked one of my teachers, I don't know which class it was, because this was like way back, more than, I think, 10 years now. I can't remember, but anyways, I'm not gonna let you guys do the math. So this is when I asked one of my teachers if I could go to my locker to put something away, I believe. And this is high school when you're not allowed to wear running shoes, like all black running shoes. They prefer that you wear dress shoes for your your uniform. And I was like, I don't want to wear a uniform, but I don't want to wear a uniform. What am I talking about? I don't want to wear dress shoes because, like, ew, it doesn't look nice. Everybody's wearing running shoes. Like, other schools I heard, everybody's wearing running shoes and things. So I'm like, why do we have to wear dress shoes and we're not allowed to wear running shoes? So I seen people wear running shoes and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to wear running shoes because you're allowed to wear running shoes. It depends on the teacher. So my teacher allowed it. He didn't even care. I think it was a he or she, whatever. They didn't care that if you wore running shoes or not, or whatever type of shoe you wear, as long as it was black and it wasn't noticeable. So it's still recording. Oh, so people, as soon as the teacher sees that you're wearing like a different color, like let's say it's something like gold or like silver, teacher will be like, go change your shoes right now. But yeah, like I was saying, let me just get into the part where it happened, because like now I'm just getting off topic. This was when I was going to my locker. I asked the teacher if I can go. The teacher allowed me. So I was going to my locker. It was near, I think, the end or the middle, somewhere. And I couldn't remember where my locker was, because usually when they assign me a locker, they put it near the door. So I'm used to it. I'm like, okay, near the doors, right here, done. But this time, it was in the middle, I believe. In the middle of something with bare lockers. I couldn't even remember. So every time I get there, it takes me a while because I have to remember the number. This time I have to remember the number. Before I didn't remember the number. I just did whatever. Oh my god, I'm looking at my hair. It's so messy. Don't mind my hair. I combed it and things, but yeah. It's still, yeah. But anyways, story time. I hope you guys don't laugh at my hair, but whatever. So I was just like, I found my locker and I was just counting. I was like, okay, I remember this is the number. Boom, I found it. And when I found it, another problem comes. Like, I couldn't open the lock, the combination. So I'm going. I always had a problem in high school. I should probably do a story time. Comment down below if you guys want to hear a story time on how I struggled to open my locker and shit happened. But yeah, let me just focus on this. But yeah, let me know. And then, yeah, I was struggling in my locker as usual. I thought it was because it was the American, because everyone says master's good, but for me it was the same crap. I just thought that the school just had to change the locker because they were all old and rusty and things, but like, no, it's good, So I had American this time. This time I had big numbers. So the combo, I can't remember the combo. I'm just giving you guys random numbers. It was like a not It was in between numbers. It wasn't like a solid, like how it says, like the big zero, like on a combination. I'll probably put a picture down here below. You see how it says zero and big zero, like a big zero, a big 5, a big 25. It was like in between. So like you see how it says zero, and then after that it would be like lines. So like let's say my combination was 5, 22, and then let me think of the next one, 3. So obviously it's going to be hard because you're like, whatever, I was still learning because I'm in grade 9, right? When I was in elementary, we didn't have lockers and all that. We just had a desk and a hook, whatever. So I'm struggling now because I'm like, oh my God, I got to get back to class. Like, what is this? So I'm looking around because everyone's just looking at me. Like, they probably thought like it was in my locker. So all I hear is clackety clack, clack, clack. High heels coming. I'm like, yo, who's that? Like, I need to hurry up and run. Like, what kind of clickety clack? That does not sound good. Because when you hear, obviously when you're in high school, when you hear the hallway so quiet and then all of a sudden you hear clickety clack, clack, clack coming, right? You know it's a female. You're like, you know it's not good. So I'm looking around. I'm like, who is that? Now I can't even open the locker. Like, another trouble's going to come. So I look. I didn't see the person. I look and I didn't see. I'm like, yo, let me just focus on opening my locker. So I'm open. Still doesn't open. So I'm like, let me take a break. Because this is what I always do. When it doesn't work, I just take a break. Think for a second, and then boom, it just opens. So here, clickety clack, clack, clack. I look again, and now this time it's my principal. I'm like, shit. So she's looking at me now. She's smiling. She's like, hi, Jay. I'm like, hi. Well, sorry, she didn't say hi, Jay, because she doesn't remember. I don't even think she knew me, because there's billions of people in the school, right? So she's coming now. She's looking at me. So she's like, hi. I'm like, hi. I'm like, oh my God. Like, why is she standing there like that? She comes, she's like, hi, how you doing? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why is she doing that? Like, she's probably thinking something, whatever. Let me just hurry up and open my locker now. So I'm trying to open it. It's not opening again. I'm like, yo. So she's looking at me, right? And then after, I'm like, yeah, hi, what do you want? And then she's just like, oh, I'm just walking around, just doing my job. I'm like, okay. So then, again, it's not working. So she's like, oh, are you having trouble with your locker? I'm like, yeah, but I'm okay. I'm fine. She's like, what do you mean you're okay? You're fine. You said you're having trouble, right? I'm like, I am, but like, I can figure it out. This always happens. She's like, it always happens. I'm like, oh my God. Why did I open my mouth? Why? So, okay. So she's like, go, try again. Try it again. And I'm like, no. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to take a break. She's like, why are you taking a break? I'm like, because, like I told you, this always happens to me. And I figured out whatever. She's like, what do you mean you figured out? I'm like, I know the combination. Like you want to open the locker for me? I'm giving you the combination. So I give her the combination. She's like, no. And then she's looking at me. She's like, is this your locker? I'm like, I knew you were going to ask me that. She's like, is this your locker? I'm like, yes, it's my locker. I told you the combination. She's like, are you sure you're not sharing with your friends? I'm like, I'm not sharing with nobody. I just have a problem with my locker. Like, I'm new. Well, I'm not new because now I think I'm pretty sure this was the second semester of my grade 9 year, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure. I'm like, I always have trouble. It was because this is my second lock. Okay, that was my second year. I just remember, guys. Sorry. So I was like, this is my second year. I'm still struggling. She's like, why are you still struggling? You should be able to open your lock like this. I'm like, it's still a struggle to me because this is brand new to me. When I was in elementary, I didn't have a lock and all that. I'm still trying to learn. Like, there was no classes on this. She's looking at me like, you need a class? I'm like, I'm just saying. Like, nobody did a class or anything. Like, nobody taught us. Some of the people that I know, they're coming from a public school. I came from a Catholic elementary school. So the people that I heard that went to public school, they already got the lock. They taught them how to do it and everything. So they said everyone's going to get a lock or some crap like that. So I told her that. She's just looking at me funny. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you this story. I'm just trying to get my locker and then go back to class. So, okay, whatever. She's talking to me. I don't remember what she's saying. And I'm like, oh, if I don't hurry up and open this lock, she's going to waste more of my time because I'm already missing out on what was I going to say? I'm already missing out on the lesson from school. Not school, from my teacher. And I want to know, like, I think that was my favorite class, too. I can't remember what class it was. So, whatever. We're just talking, whatever. So I finally get to open the locker now. She's like, oh, you opened the locker. So tell me how this lady peeping tongue. She's standing up. She's going in. Who's messaging me? Oh, she's standing up. She's going in. She's like, oh, I see. I'm like, what? My locker's neat. It's fine. It just has my books on top of the shelf over there, you know. Like, it's fine. I'm not showing it to anybody. Look, do you want to go in more? Like, it's wide open for you. Oh, no. So she looks down and she said, I'm like, what? Oh, those shoes. Missy. I'm like, so this is why you came upstairs? Like, you said you were walking around, or I think she also told me something else, so I can't remember. I think she also said she was coming to get something. I'm like, so this is why you came upstairs, just to come get my shoe or whatever. She's like, oh, give me those shoes. Sorry, guys, I'm like going off, but like, going off topic. Let me just go straight into how she was like, give me your shoes or whatever. So she's like, I'm like, what about my shoes? Whatever. She's like, you know, you're not allowed to be wearing that. You know, this is a policy, and the policy, you didn't read it or whatever, that you're supposed to be wearing your uniform with your what did she say? Dress shoes, not running shoes. That day, what did I have on? I had a long sleeve polo shirt and my kilt. So she's looking at me. She's like, oh, that kilt. I'm like, what about the kilt now? Like, she's like, it's too short. I'm like, how is it short? It was literally like, let me stand up for you. It was literally like probably right up to here. And I like to have it here. That day, I know I'm bad, like right here. But I'm short. I'm still short. But that time I was like very, very short. So even though it was right here, some days, you couldn't even tell if it was short or not because I'm short, like I said. But that day I just made it long. Like I made it like right here. So she's like, that kilt is short, blah, blah. I'm like, no, let me turn around. She's like, showing your butt. And I'm like, it's not showing my butt. Like, because right now you can't see my butt. So it's like, one of the back was like right here, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, it was long that day. That's all I remember. So she's like, okay, give me your shoes. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm not even going to argue with this woman at this point because she wasted half of my time. I think she wasted 10 minutes of my time or 5 minutes, even though I already wasted like another probably 10 minutes trying to open my locker or whatever. But I just picked up my Iversons. I can't remember what Iversons it was. Sorry, guys. If I remember what kind of Allison, oh God. If I remember what kind of Allen Iverson shoes those were, just picture in your mind. I have a shoe right now. It's in the closet somewhere. I would show you, but it's all beat up because you know, when you go to school, you don't care, like, you're going to get a new one. It's all beat up. I don't want to show you those beat up shoes. But anyways, if I find a picture, remember what it's called, I'll put a picture here somewhere. But yeah, so I just picked it up. I'm like, here. I just gave it to her. She's like, oh, no hesitation. Like, you're not even going to ask me why. I'm like, you just said that we have to wear, whatchamacallit, dress shoes or whatever, right? Oh, so you didn't know? I'm like, I did know. I'm like, some teachers even know that you're not supposed to. Oh, okay, let me know what shoe. I'm like, yo, let me just shut my mouth right now because I'm saying too much. So I'm like, why are you coming after me, first of all, to get my shoe? She's like, because I see you. You're the only one I can get right now. I'm like, to be honest with you, there's a lot of kids that I know. Not kids. I just said the kids, whatever. A lot of kids that I know that are wearing running shoes. Oh, I don't see anybody. I'm like, what do you mean you don't see anybody? I saw you one day standing there talking to a teacher or somebody, and their children, I keep calling them children, sorry, their students were walking by and wearing running shoes. You didn't say nothing. You didn't confiscate it, but you want to confiscate mine? Like, she's like, oh, I only can deal a situation one at a time, so I'm going to have to take yours. I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever. I didn't even have a phone that time, so I'm trying to look at the time, right? But I couldn't see the time because all the teachers closed the door. Oh, sorry. All the teachers, I thought somebody was coming, that's why. All the teachers closed the door so you couldn't even check the time. So I'm like, right now, I'm freaking out because my teacher's probably going to think, like, where the hell have I been? I'm probably skipping. And if my teacher finds out that my shoe was confiscated, like, I'm done for. Like, we're probably not going to be allowed to wear running shoes in class. So let me just hurry up. So she's taking my shoe. She's going off on me right now. I'm just like, I don't even care no more. Like, just take my shoe because I'm already late for class and I don't want to argue with you. Because the more I argue or the more I say stuff, I'm going to get in trouble. And then I might not even get my shoe. So she's going off. And I'm like, okay. Like, she's like, so what are you going to do now? I'm like, what do you mean, what am I going to do? oh, now that I took your shoes, do you have dress shoes? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, you do? And you've been wearing running shoes. You probably do it every day. Thank God I took it. She's going off. I'm like, okay, well. She's like, let me see the dress shoes. I'm like, no, go about your business. Like, I opened my locker, right? And you caught me with my running shoes. Just take my running shoes and leave. So this woman's just going off. She's getting mad now. I'm like, oh my God. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I turned my back on her because I'm like, I'm not about this time. Like, I'm not listening to you. I'm just gonna put on my shoes, my ugly dress shoes. Yo, it was this thick. If I have a picture or if I find my dress shoe, I don't know. After that, after I finished high school, I dashed my my dress shoes somewhere. It was an Italian shoe, so which was good. Italian shoes are good, like the leather or whatever. The leather is like very protective or whatever. So if I find a shoe, or if I know that if I find a picture or something, I'm gonna put it here. But I doubt I'm gonna find a picture because I don't even know what those were called. But anyways, so I just turned my back on her. I was so cheesy at this point. I put on my dress shoes and I left. I'm like, no, I didn't leave yet. I just put on my dress shoes and I was having a hard time because those ones I have a hard time because they're like platform. You have to put it on properly. If you don't put it on properly, you're gonna slip inside. First of all, those shoes were big on me too. My Eversons were big and these were big on me too. So I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I turned my back on her. I was putting it on. I was taking my time because if I took my time, I was thinking she was gonna. This woman didn't leave. Where did she go? She was walking a bit, acting like she was walking. Stopped, looked at me, kept walking, stopped, looked at me. I'm like, oh my God, can she leave? So whatever. At this point, I'm like, you know what? I already wasted probably like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I believe. Let's not go to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. I believe it was 20. So I put on my dress shoes now, and I close my locker, and I see this woman gone now. Woman's nowhere to be found. Oh wait, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. Before that, she was like, oh, in order for you, because I asked her, I'm like, wait, hold up, before you go my Iversons, where are you gonna put them? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, I need to know about it. I need to worry about it because I need to know where to get it next. And she's like, okay, well, if you're good, at the end of the day, come and speak to me. Maybe I'm gonna call your parents for this. I'm like, call my parents for what? Like, oh my God, now I'm just freaking out. Oh my God, my mom's gonna kill me. My father's gonna kill me. Like, so I was like, okay, whatever. And then that was when I was just, because after she was going off again still, and then that was when I was putting on my shoes and whatever. So like I said, close close my locker, and then I put the lock on, and I don't know where the principal went. So then I ran to the washroom, and then I went to class. Nothing. I was like running. I'm like, I was out of breath. Everyone was just looking at me like, oh, like what? And then everyone's like, where'd you go? I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll tell you. Like, nobody knew I was missing. Like, came, everyone's just like, hi. Teacher came. Teacher was walking around because I think this is the time you're doing group work. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to say sorry to my teacher. None. The teacher didn't say he saw me. I think it was a he. I keep saying a he. Maybe it was he. Let's just say it was he. He saw me. He's like, oh, hey, Jay. Nothing. I was like, oh, I'm not in trouble. Okay. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't have my shoe. I have to walk in this ugly ass dress shoes. Like, why did my parents buy me these? Actually, they did buy for me, but I think those were for church, and I didn't ended up wearing for church. And then I wore it for school because I'm like, I have no dress shoes because my parents, I don't think they bought me dress shoes for school, did they? No, they never bought me because they never bought me. They're like, oh, you could just wear one of your dress shoes from church. So I'm just sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm in class, I'm just sitting there like this. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get my shoe? How am I going to explain to her? Like, do I have to talk to her nicely? Like, how am I going to get my running shoes? And then, so I was sitting about 10 minutes in class now, and then the bell goes off. Now it's lunchtime. So I'm like, I have to sit all the way through lunch. All the way till the end of school to get my shoes. This is the time now I go and change, because usually I think that was the first day I wore my Iversons the second period, because third period is lunch. Second period, yeah, that was the first time I wore it for second period, because usually second period I'm in my ugly dress shoes, and then at lunch I switch over to my running shoes because this is the time and I'm like, yo, everybody's wearing their running shoes. I want to be cool too, you know. So I'm like, oh, how am I gonna walk in front of people like this? I'm gonna be embarrassed. Like, I was like, no, all the cool kids, everything, especially in front of guys. Like, what is this? Because they always see me in my Iversons, whatever. Even though Iversons, I think those were dying down. Those are still popular shoes, but the most popular shoe everybody had was Nike. My father never got me that. He just wanted to get me Iversons. But anyways, we're not gonna get into all that. But I was still cool because I had a name brand shoe, right? And then now you have to walk in dress shoes. Like, only a little bit of people wearing dress shoes. Everybody else, if you see everybody else at lunchtime, everybody had all their name brand kicks. Me now have to come and wear my dress shoes. Like, what is this? So cheesy. I was just thinking. So the bell rang. I'm not leaving. Everyone's getting up. Everyone's running, and everyone's like, "Yo, Jay, you're not gonna run?" I'm like, at this point, I don't even care. If I could hide, I would hide. So my friend's like, what's wrong with you? Let's just go. So she looked at my shoes. She's like, anyways, whatever. So you're gonna change that, but anyways. So this is the time I went back to my locker now. Why did I go back to my locker? I didn't need to go because I don't need to change my shoes no more. I didn't need to put anything in my locker, but I just went. So I just acted like I was putting something in, or I ended up switching something. So now I go meet my friends. We go chill. And that's all I remember, because I think that day I was shoes that day too. My friends pissed me off. Yeah, they really pissed me off that day. Anyways, I'll probably do a story time about my friends too, but I don't know. I don't talk to you guys no more. But anyways, let's just fast forward to the end of the day now, because I really don't remember what happened at lunch and after that, because everything's just a blur to me. But all I remember is what happened after school. No, yeah, let me just jump into it, like where I think was last period now. This is the part. I don't remember what class was I. No, I don't remember what class it was. Wow. I don't remember what class, but all I remember was like last period I was just sitting in class. I'm like, oh my god, like I kept looking at the clock, and the teacher's looking at me like, why do you keep looking at the clock? Because I always look at the clock, but this time, like every 5 minutes, not even every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. And like, when is this time going? Like, oh, like this time is going so slow. So I'm just sitting there, and then we had to do group work. I was feeling the group work. Every time we always have to do group work. Like, I don't understand why high school, how many times they have to do group work. It just pisses me off. But anyways, I loved doing independent work, like your own work. But I don't know why they kept making us do group work. But anyways, so I ran now. No, I didn't run, sorry. I think it was 5 minutes before the bell. Teacher's talking. I'm not even listening to the teacher at this point. I'm just thinking about that bell. I don't care. The bell rang. Why am I still sitting in my seat? It's time to run. Did I run? No, I'm still sitting in my seat. Why? I'm just like, let everybody go so they don't see my dress shoes. At this point, people saw my dress shoes. Some of them didn't. I don't know why. I was just sitting. And then I guess because at this point now, the hallways are packed. Because, you know, when school's over, hallways packed. And then I had to walk slow too. I guess because I had to walk slow and my shoes were slippery. Oh my god. And if I ran, I would have busted my head or something. So everybody leaves now. There's a few people left. I had to run out the door because this is the time. If you're still in your seat and you're the only one, teacher's gonna end up talking to you, and I don't want that. I'm just like, let me get out here quick before a teacher starts ending up talking to me about some crap or that I don't want to hear. So let me just run. So now I'm running out. I almost fell, but I didn't. It was like a little run, like a sprint, not a sprint. Sorry, I jog a little bit. Whatever. I go to my locker now. I took my time. I'm just like, oh my god, thank you that it's the end of the period. But I'm just like, how am I gonna talk to this woman now? So I was like, do I get my bag or do I, like, what do I do? Like, do I get everything with me and then change there and then... So I think at this point, I left everything in my locker. I threw everything in my locker. I was so cheesed. Locked it, whatever. Went down. I took my time to walk because I'm like, I don't want her to think that I'm rushing because I'm trying to get my Iversons. So I come down now. And then I went to the office, and then I'm like, hi, I talked to the secretary. I'm like, I'm here to talk to the principal, see the principal. What? Why? I'm like, because she has my shoe. She's like, what did you do now? I don't know. You're a good kid. Like, what is this? I'm like, go and ask her. I'm like, yo, can I please see her? So I think I heard her say, not the secretary, the principal, I'm not here. I'm like, what? And then I heard her say, oh, she's in a meeting. I'm like, yo, I need my shoes. Time is ticking. I need to leave. So the woman now, the principal doesn't want to come. Chatting up a storm with somebody in the office. I'm like, I need my shoe. I'm here. Like, at this point, I was so cheesed. I'm just like, oh, I thought somebody messaged me. At this point, I'm just like, I need my shoe. Like, what is this? So the secretary now, so I wasn't mad at her, but she was just doing her job. It's just like, I don't have time for this. So I looked at her. I'm like, I'm sorry, but hold on a minute. I went past the security thing. Not security. Oh my God. This feels like it was secretary thing to go to the office. I'm looking at her. I'm like, hello. Like, I need my shoe. Time's ticking. I need to be home. Oh, now you need to be home and blah, blah, blah. She's going off. I'm like, I need to be home because my parents just want to know where I am. You know, I just need my shoe. Oh, I called your parents, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you did? Okay. So she's looking at me. Oh, you don't care? So I had to pretend now. I'm like, oh my God, she called my parents. I looked at her. I'm like, oh, you called my parents? What happened? Like, now I'm just going to get in trouble. Can I have my shoe? She's going off. Next time, I don't want to see you in running shoes. Blah, blah, blah. This is our policy. I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay. Can I have my shoe? Oh, she's still going on. I don't remember what she was saying because I was blocking her. The secretary is like, oh, she's a good kid. Like, I don't know why you took it away. Did you mouth off on her? I'm looking at her. I'm looking at the secretary now. I'm like, really? Really? So she's like, oh, okay. Well, now that I'm done talking to you, I don't even remember what color your shoe was. I don't remember what shoe. I'm like, right now I'm just like, really? You don't remember what color my shoe was? You don't know what type of shoe it was? Like, can I have my shoe? I need to go home. I'm going to miss the bus. She's like, what do you mean you're going to miss the bus? Like, the bus comes to, like, I think it came, like, every 10 minutes. No, it came every 10 minutes. I'm like, no, I take the bus right across the street because it comes right. Because our school, from the bus stop, from the school to the bus stop, it was like a good 10-minute walk. I'm like, I'm not trying to go there. That's like a good 10-minute walk with all the crowd. Sometimes you don't even get on the bus. She's looking at me like, oh, okay, you're good. You go home early. I'm like, yes, I go home early. Can I hurry up and get my shoe? She's still talking to me, wasting my time. And then she's like, I don't know. I'm like, how about I come help you? She's like, no, you don't need to help me. She's like, I don't remember. She's laughing. I'm like, so now, right now I'm just following her to her office or wherever she kept my shoe. So I'm looking at her. She's like, oh, I have a stash here. I'm like, oh, so you've been collecting people's stuff? She's like, no, their shoes. I'm like, no, you're lying because my shoe's the only shoe that you collect. Oh, how do you know about it? You've been watching? I'm like, no, can I have my shoe? She's still talking, wasting my time. So now she gives me my shoe. I'm like, I thought you said you didn't remember. Then she's like, oh, I just didn't remember. I knew these were yours. Like, I don't even know why you have these big shoes. And she gives it to me. She dashes to me in my face. I'm like, really now? She dashes to me in my face, and then she's like, why is it so big? I'm like, what do you mean why it's so big? It's a shoe. Oh, it shouldn't be big. Like, I'm surprised you're walking in, like, you didn't fall. Are you sure this is not, like, one of your siblings? I'm like, no, these are my shoes. Like, why would I wear somebody else's shoe? And then she's like, but they're so big. I'm like, this is what my father bought for me, okay? Like, there's no problem. I'm not having a problem with this. So, and then she's like, yeah, next time I should take it away, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, she's still going off. And then after, I think this is when what's her name? The secretary chimed in now. She's like, oh, you shouldn't do this to her. She's a good kid. Like, I don't know why you're taking away her shoe. Like, she's a good kid compared to the other kids in the school. She never came to the office. It's her first time coming to the office. And I'm looking at the secretary, and I'm like, oh, wow, like a big turnaround. I'm like, thank you. So now she's like, next time I'm going to take it forever. You're lucky that I'm giving it back to you. I held it for at the end of the day. Like, how good was it for you to, yeah, so I don't know where I left off. My camera, again, shut off. Like, I don't know what is going on. So she's like, the secretary is like, oh, she's good and whatever. And then, yeah, the principal's like, next time I'm just going to take away your shoe and you're not going to get it back, blah, blah, blah. how good was it for not wearing it the whole day? I looked at her, I'm like, it was good. She's like, it was good? I'm like, no, it wasn't good. She's like, okay, good. Next time, blah, blah, blah. She still went off. And then I'm like, okay, are you done? Like, I looked at her like, are you done? Like, now I'm just giving attitude. So, and then I'm thinking, I'm like, she gave it to me. She's looking at me like, why am I not going? Because I'm trying to think now, should I put it on the shoe in front of her? Or should I just take it upstairs and walk with it and then done? Because I don't want to hear her no more. And then after, I'm like, yo, she already wasted my time. She already yelled at me. At this point, it's the end of the day. I don't care. So I put on the thing in front of her. She's getting mad. I'm like, it's the end of the day. I'm going home. So I put on the shoe in front of her. I was so mad. I'm like, and I took it and I'm like, she's like, bye. And I'm like, so I didn't even close the door. The door slammed on its own, or I left the door open. I went upstairs, got myself. I ran outside. I'm like, F this school. I'm done. Obviously, I'm not done because my parents are not going to let me switch schools. And then I went home. Well, I didn't go home. I went to the bus stop. I think I missed the bus that day. Or yeah. But either way, I went home and I was mad. Told my parents about the story. What did my parents tell me? They told me. What did my parents told me? Sorry. What did my parents tell me? They told me, next time wear your dress shoes. I'm like, can you guys buy me better dress shoes? No. They went off. Started talking in tree. Hey, make sure next time you wear it. I don't want to hear. You have lots of dress shoes. There. Did I have lots of dress shoes? No. Or I think I did. Did I? No. I didn't have a lot of dress shoes. They're all ugly though. But yeah, end of the story was I got my dress shoes. Oh my god, sorry guys. End of the story was I got my my running shoes. So yeah, to the kids who are in high school, just make sure, all I can say is just make sure your principal doesn't catch you. That's all I can say, because for my school, half of the teachers didn't even care if you were wearing running shoes or not. Some of them did. Depends. But yeah, just make sure they don't catch you. And then, speaking of that, I seen her, I think, a week after the incident. And then what happened? I was in my same LeBron, my same LeBron running shoes. She was talking to the teacher. And I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna walk past her in these? She might confiscate it again. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, I can't hide from her. Like, I don't care. So I walked past her and nothing. She looked at me, she smiled, and I'm just like, didn't even look her way. I'm like, I walked. So yeah. I hope you guys like the story time. It's a little bit long because I was just not mumbling off. I was just talking, and then I was getting nervous. So I was just like, But hopefully I could do better story times. And yeah, comment down below if you guys liked it or not, or if similar story happened to you. You were in high school. What did you do? And yeah, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a video, because like I said, I don't have a schedule. I just drop a video when I can. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, and see you guys all in the next one. Okay, bye.